Oh, so I was gonna make a video about my two Argentine boas. Alright, do the boy first. So I got both of these at the same time. I got them last summer sometime. They got them through the mail. The second guys I ever got through the mail. The first one was a Dumeral. And I got a male and a female, and they both came from Rogue Exotics, and it's exotics without the E. I think it's Rogue with an X, Exotics, or something like that. And they're from Texas. So the male here I named Gatsby, and then the female I named Daisy, obviously. After the book and movie. I know they do seem kind of weird, but I guess I thought Daisy was cute. And I remember I wanted to name like my milk snake Gatsby one time for some reason, just because he was so flashy. And so I was like, they're cute names. There's one name I want to use that would be good for like a black snake like this, which is Baraki. I thought it sounds kind of evil-y. But yeah, I haven't used that one yet. What else can I say about these? So, Argentine boas, the scientific name is boa constrictor occidentalensis, so it's just a different subspecies. The regular are boa constrictor imperator, the most common ones, like my other two that I showed last week. Critically endangered in the wild. And I don't because a lot of people around my area, I don't think anybody has pet reptiles around here, so when I talk about them, they're like, oh, that's weird. But I would tell them that I have endangered snakes, and they're like, well, how can you have that? Because you're not allowed to keep endangered mammals and things like that. But it's just, it's different. There aren't, as long as they're captive bred, you're allowed to keep them. I'd say, out of these two, I'd say that this guy is the more, he's had more aggressive, defensive episodes, I should say. It's probably only once or twice he's just hissed for no reason, and the other times he'll hiss while he's eating. Cause when they strike and they curl up, they can't fit in the bins. The bins are too short. So I leave the bins open while they eat, and if someone walks around or moves too much, then he gets scared and he'll hiss. But besides that, I think he's only hissed a couple other times when he wasn't eating. But he's definitely better. I don't think he's hissed. That's been a long time since that happened. And Gatsby is the darker of the two. Because most of the breeders are trying to breed these guys as high pink as possible. Which I haven't seen, the babies look good, but then the high pink adults kind of look odd to me. It almost seems like there's too much white. I like them dark. So when I got him, I asked him to send me the ones that he thought would be the darkest as adults. And the male is pretty dark, but the female has a lot of the white from the high pink. And I mean, there are a lot higher pink ones, so she looks pretty because it just looks black and white without the pink added in like a lot of the new ones have. So I think she's really pretty. I like gray. I like gray and black and white colored things more than the rich colors that most people like. And this is Daisy. And she's really nice. I don't think she's ever... Or was it her that hissed the one time? One time me and my boyfriend had them out at the same time, and one of them didn't like the other one too much. And I don't know if it was her or him that hissed, but it might be her. But I think she's the more chill of the two. The ones at the reptile zoo I worked at, they always lived together. They were never separated. And they would use the male for their education stuff because the female was pretty snappy, I guess. Or unpredictable. I can see your colors. It looks like she just shed, so you can see all her white spots. I'm trying to think if there's anything... stuff I learned about them, like when they live in the wild. I can't remember what it was. I read some paper for some research assignment that was about them, but I can't remember. Something to do with their breeding or their sizes or something. But I like them a lot. Ever since I first saw them, and they were really black. I was like, oh my gosh, a black boa. It's so cool. And they have, I've seen pictures of T-positive albino Argentine boas, and they look really awesome. But I've never heard of anyone who breeds them or who breeds them. So that's them, Gatsby and Daisy. They're getting pretty big. They even have, she has some iridescence on her right now, but you can't really see it. But, yeah, I think that's about it for them. I'm trying to think of, really good eaters, just like most boas are. They always eat frozen thawed. They never, I think I might have fed them live once just because I needed to get rid of some for some reason, and then they didn't care about going back to frozen. They didn't mind it or anything. And I think that's about it. I've got a, I just got a message that, I think my aunt wants me to bring some critters to her son's birthday party, so I'm trying to think of who I want to bring to that. Maybe you could give me suggestions. Definitely the tortoise, and then I'll have to pick a snake and a gecko. But there's so many, I'll just have to pick one. But we'll see. But thanks for watching. The Argentine boas are really special, so thanks. And Daisy and Gatsby say hi, so well, see ya next week. Bye.